Hello builders, welcome back to Brick Hunter channel. My name is Hunter and I have another MOC to share with you guys. And actually I'm not sure what to call this. I don't know if I should call it an upgrade, a modification, or just alternate build. In any case, LEGO gave us this awesome set, and it is set number 76058, Spider-Man Ghost Rider Team Up. And the minifigure on this set is pretty awesome. The Ghost Rider minifigure that comes in this set is one of my favorite minifigures, I think, released so far this year. However, I wasn't so crazy about the bike. Now, in my review, I did mention that I wasn't so crazy about how this Ghost Rider bike looks like a bat pod, just because the way it looks, and especially the how the front wheel is attached at the bottom there to the body of the bike. Wasn't crazy about that, and I wasn't crazy about how the handlebar was just so tiny, and I felt like some of the things were off scale, and I understand that that can't be helped because LEGO is trying to make it with the structural integrity, because they know it's going to be played with and they wanted to make it really strong. And in any case, I did make my own version of it, and there you see on the right corner there, I try to make it more like actual bike, like a Harley or an Indian type of like actual like bike, instead of making it look so much like a bat pod. And then so I also want to shorten it too, because I thought this was way too long. So there is my version of Ghost Rider bike, and as you can see, I'm not sure what to call this in the bike term, but this bar that holds the wheel is in a 45 degrees kind of angle now, instead of being attached to the body at the bottom, and I think it makes it look more like a you know, like a regular motorcycle. And it's probably not very noticeable, but it did get somewhat less thick over here, and I don't know if it'll come out really well, but it is a bit shorter as well. It is still oversized for minifigure, but if you're gonna try to keep all the details of the flame and stuff, that it just can't be helped. I try to make it actually into somewhat minifigure scale, and then I'm losing all the elements like the flame and then the seat back here, all the details. So I quickly realized that it needed to be at least somewhat overscaled, but it did get shorter because the LEGO official version, I think the front wheels comes all the way up to over here, so it did get a tad bit shorter. But before I go into all the details of this bike, let me show you the pieces that I have used and left over. Now, 90% of my build is all the parts from this set 76058, and here are some of the pieces that was left over from the build, and these pieces left over. One of these are left over. 2x4 brick left over. This is inside of the main body of the bike. There's two Technic blue pins and this little horn things. This was the actual LEGO official version handlebars. And let me go ahead and show you additional parts that I needed to make this MOC. Now again, 90% of all the parts that I used were from this original set, and these are the extra pieces that I used from my inventory to make this, and they're pretty much mostly common pieces. I mean, I think most of you is gonna have two of these 2x3 plates, and you're also going to need two of the 2x2 plates, and you're also going to need one of these 1x2 plate. I think these are common pieces, most of you guys should have it. And if you have more than a few set, you should probably have at least two of this extra pistol, minifigure pistol piece, which I've used on the handlebars there, and two Technic pins. LEGO always gives us extra Technic pins, at least one if Technic pin is used in the set, so that shouldn't be too hard. Now these last two, maybe you might not have it, but it's 1x1 brick with Technic hole, and you're going to need 2 of these, and this hinged. Usually a lot of times Lego use this for like computer monitors and stuff, but actually this piece comes in the set, but you'll need an extra one. And I'm not really showing you guys how to build this. I mean, if I get enough views and people are interested and I'm getting thumbs up on this MOC, then I'll do a how-to video and show you how to build this, because it's pretty simple. The back end of it is pretty much exactly the same as the original. Oh, let me get out so you can see. Yeah, the back end of it is pretty much the same as back here. I didn't really touch much. Now the body of the bike, I did change out the inside. As you can see, I didn't even use the 2x4 brick. Most of the body difference is these plates that I used. And obviously, let me put up the flame so you can see better. These here, how the wheel is attached in an angle now. I wish that again, I understand why Lego did it that way, how it touched the bottom, but I kind of wish that they did the 45-degree angle. I mean, I have to admit that this is a lot stronger connection, but I mean, this is, I feel like it's pretty decent. I mean, so here's the flames. Now I did change out this red Technic things here. I was just playing around with it. I don't even think you have to do it the way I did it. You could just leave it like that, but I was just kind of playing around with it. And from the front view, his head does. You can't see his head over the bike there. I didn't want him sitting so low that he can't see, where a Ghost Rider can't see. So I made sure that he sits above and level. That's about the view that he gets. Just about his neck and all of his head is above this thing here. And there is the look from the side. Let's get a closer look. And from the top. Again from the front view. And there is the look at the bottom. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I think it looks more like a motorcycle bike than our original Lego official version. So, and let me give you a 360 view of the bike, so you get a nice view of what the bike actually looks like. And I made sure that it was somewhat sturdy, because my kid did show interest in wanting to play with this, so I made sure that it doesn't, doesn't break or anything like that. So yes. And here is the final look at MOC of my Ghost Rider bike, or upgrade or modification, whatever you want to call it. It's hard for me to kind of put it in a category when most of the pieces I used were in the same set. But I try to do that because if somebody ever wanted to do it, then they don't have to go out and try to bricklink all these weird pieces. And I try to use common pieces. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like seeing MOC like this, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, you could go ahead and click on that there and feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more MOCs like this. And thanks for watching. This is Brick Hunters signing out. See you next time. Bye.